makes me a big special is that she's really nice. Like everywhere she goes out, she's talking to like whoever she sees. She's really confident, and I think like the confidence that she has, she like gives a little bit to me.
Thank you. That's so cute. Yeah, she has grown so much as a confident young lady. Yeah, I'm happy. Hi, I'm Saritha. I'm Crystal's big sister.
I'm Crystal, I'm Sarita's little sister.
I'm a first generation immigrant. I came to India. I came from India to US 25 years back with my American dream. I wanted to accomplish a lot. I did my master's in Pennsylvania, and it was a struggle to achieve my American dream. It was a struggle, but I achieved everything I wanted to at a place where I'm very comfortable. But I didn't get that feeling of content. There's no satisfaction or that inner joy that I accomplished something. So reaching a stage where my kids are older, but I've achieved what I wanted to achieve, but still I'm not happy. That's when I saw this mentorship ad from Big Brothers and Big Sisters. It's a mentorship month, so I applied, and there we go. I met with Danica, Erica, Monique, everybody, and I was really looking forward to get matched. The training process was rigorous. By the time I was already doing some level of mentorship with college students, like uh, California State University students, Fullerton and others, helping them with resumes, mock interviews, getting them into the job force. But this was different. This is something very personal to me where I can make a difference to a little child, and it's not one-sided, me giving, it's me getting far more than that. And yeah, Crystal, let's talk about how we met. Do you want to say a few words how we met?
From my mom, I think.
Mm-hmm. This was during the pandemic time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and how did you know about me?
My mom told me that like you would bring us things over.
Oh. Yeah, I do remember that time. I was so waiting for a little sister like you. I'm so happy that we got matched. But it was pandemic. It was taking a little while to get us matched. And Big Brothers and Big Sisters of Ventura County was going through this phase during pandemic to support all the families. So I asked, can I do something about it? Can I help you? And I got a list of 21 families. That's when started crowdsourcing some money. We collected about $8,000. My family, my kids, I have 2 kids of my own, and my nieces and nephews. All of us together called all the families, took a list of items they would need because they couldn't go out and work. So there was no food, enough food or groceries in the house. There was also a shortage of medication at the time. If you have COVID, it's like panic. So we would go online, thanks to Instacart and other things. We were able to send groceries and medication to their doorstep. That's when I used to get this little thank you notes from Crystal's mom, Martha. A big family, lot of kids together. Family is everything. It's all about sharing and happiness. She would send this cute little smiles from this little kid saying, thank you for all the groceries. Thank you for the medication. And it was such a wonderful sight to see them. I used to share your pictures to my colleagues, my nephews and nieces who actually helped in crowdsourcing. I was like, who's this little girl? They have a cute smile. Your brother was such a cutie. Oh my God, his smile and dimples. So yeah, that's how we met. That's how I got to know Crystal. And when Danica came and said, how do you like to get paired with Crystal? I was like, elated. It was such a joy to know her.
3.
3 now? Yeah. When I first met Crystal, she was 13. Now she's 16. Wow. There's a lot of differences culturally, language, so much of difference when we got paid first. It was really difficult for me to understand her because I didn't experience what she experienced in her life. So I didn't really understand where she's coming from. And for me, my language, I have a heavy Indian accent. It was hard for her to understand. And we're strangers. So there is no reason for her to trust me. I had to build that trust. I have to gain the trust from her. So it was a bit rocky in the beginning. And we took our time. We both went for long drives. We spoke a little bit. The best place for both of us to hang out is go through the drive-through, buy her favorite chicken nuggets, and then sit in the car. We never used to go out and sit in a park or anywhere. Just sit in our car and talk, and talk. And that slowly built that trust. And for her, this is what I learned from you. She was sure that she's going back to her home, to her little cozy family, and that gave her confidence to talk more to me. Is that what that built confidence for you? That you were telling me that going back home in the beginning was the best part, that she knows that she can confide in me and I'll take her safe home. And then slowly we started opening up, and I started opening up, she started opening up, and that mutual relationship is based on the trust we built. More than that, the respect. I grew a lot of respect for her, to see that how resilient she is. She always, her center of her thought process is her mom, her siblings, her family, her grandma, her little two dogs. I can see, I left my family behind in India and came here with my American dream, right? This is me being a selfish person. But now, see this little girl, everything she does is around her family.
The activities we've done was like go on hikes. We went on a hike, one hike I think.
Yeah.
And we draw, we paint.
Or to the Channel Island University event. Yeah.
That was really cool. And with my siblings, we went bowling. We also we go out to eat a lot, and it's really fun because it's fun to eat there.
I think the one place I really screwed up, but it was a great outing, was us going to Michelle Obama's show, right?
Yeah.
You want to talk about it?
It was cool, like experiencing being there, because she talked about her family and how COVID was for her and her family, and she forgot her ticket, which was really funny.
I forgot my ticket to Michelle Obama's show. So it was such a long wait for us to get into the auditorium, but we didn't miss anything. Oprah Winfrey was actually doing the MC, and Michelle Obama was talking about her being discriminated when she was young, and then how she fought it and how she grew to be the first lady. It was quite inspiring for both of us. Such a nice show. We also did some outings, just the two of us. It's basically painting and stuff like that, right? I still have those paintings from our very first meeting. You drew that house and your family, like your mom, your siblings. Your first time was more of what she's thinking, how she wants her, how she's picturizing her life. That's what she drew. And slowly, a few weeks later, I was part of those drawings. I think I shared with you too. It was such a cute thing to see that I'm part of her little fun life, right? She drew me to saying, I'm little and you're big in the house.
The biggest struggle probably was COVID, because my grandparents were sick, and my mom does a lot for my family. And she's like the the house, like she takes care of everybody. And the biggest struggle was probably when she was in the hospital. She's sorry, but my biggest struggle was when my mom was in the hospital, and my siblings couldn't see her or anything. That was probably my biggest struggle.
Yeah. How did you overcome it, Crystal?
Being around my family. Because my family does a lot for me. And they showed me a lot of love. And I'm grateful for that.
Yeah, it's all about family. The more time and confidence we give them being around the family, and show that there will be situations where we might argue or anything, but when we talk more intimately, the concepts we talk about is, yes, everybody has emotions. Sometimes it may come out in a harsh way, but end of the day, we are a family, and we love each other. We don't mean all those things we say in our anger, but how we treat ourselves in time of necessity, in time of need, is what shows that we are one. And I think those talks definitely help. I remember one holiday season. This was 2 years back during pandemic. Crystal said, I want to have fun as a family. What do we do as a family? So then we both made a plan together. So you be the leader. You put an agenda together. These are the games like day one, day two, day three, from Thanksgiving to Christmas. And these are the things you're going to do with the family. So she made these little activities with the adults, with some cooking, with baking, with her siblings playing board games, even with the dogs having fun. So anything and everything that revolves around the family to give her strength and confidence that we are one. I think that's where the whole growth is for her.
Yeah, it talked to her a lot.
She does explain, and in very subtle words, right? You have to read the lines in between. What for her, she's such a quiet little girl. To express that much, I can read between the lines how much struggle she went through to express that to me. But always, it makes it easy end of the day when we speak it out loud and we make a plan around it. I'm not going to solve all the problems she has. I cannot, but I can be that silent listener and supporter and give her that confidence that this will pass. And she will be cheering the next day, that, okay, I put it behind me. I'll tell you one of the biggest moments that really made me so proud of the relationship and how she has grown as a little young lady. She has her own family obligations or issues that she's trying to fight it out. No little girl should ever go through. She witnessed few things. But she coming to me and telling me, Saritha, I put things behind me when I'm 21 years old. If I get to meet this person and need to talk, I will forgive. I learned how to forgive. That's big, really big. And this is why I respect you a lot. This is what I learned from you. You're great. You're very special.
Thank you. She's guided me to like want to graduate and like be something and like look for colleges because I really honestly never cared about school. Like I wasn't, but now I'm starting to like get my grades up and focus on school more. And I'm thinking of like becoming a nurse or something.
Oh gosh, you see, I'm so proud of her. I know in middle school her grades were not great. I was talking to her teachers too. High school, this girl rocks. She's a STEM kid, and she knows what she wants to do, and she has this dream of accomplishing something good, better for her family. And in everything she decides, her family is right, at the center of everything. That's her strength. I'm so happy to hear this. Nursing, this is the first time she shared.
The things we do, like, you give me like more confidence to go out and do things. Yeah.
That's what I get out of this, right? The sense of the spark in her eyes to say that I'm happy now, I can do this. It gives me that, that's why I'm a mentor. And I don't feel like a mentor. I learn a lot from her. Her resilience, the way she fights back, and the way she wants to come out and be that role model for her siblings. I hear her brother and sister saying, "You're our leader. We want to be like you." And that gives me immense joy, actually. No corporate life will give that.